Antitrust case between NASCAR and 23XI Front Row officially kicks off next week. Monday, December 1st, trial begins in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin are suddenly dealing with the fallout from major new revelations in their federal antitrust battle with NASCAR. Fresh details from the case are beginning to expose long-hidden issues within the sport and could force changes NASCAR has spent years trying to avoid. This legal showdown has been simmering since 2024, when 23 Racing and Front Row Motorsports teamed up to sue NASCAR over its controversial charter system. At the heart of the complaint is the accusation that NASCAR has used its position to monopolize the top level of stock car racing. With the trial set to begin in Charlotte, North Carolina on December 1st, 2025, the entire motorsports world is locked in. The trial is expected to last 10 days and will pull major names from across American sports into the courtroom. U.S. District Judge Kenneth Bell will oversee the case, and both sides have brought in heavyweight legal talent. Representing 23 Racing and Front Row is Jeffrey Kessler, the same attorney who delivered the historic 9-0 victory in Enceville-Alston. NASCAR has countered by hiring Christopher Yates of Latham and Watkins, a powerful figure in antitrust defense. The legal and cultural stakes are enormous. NASCAR isn't just defending its business model, it's defending its grip on the sport's most valuable asset, access. At the center of this conflict are charters, the agreements that guarantee teams' entry into NASCAR-sanctioned events. These contracts include restrictive clauses, such as non-compete terms and broad release provisions, which 23 Racing argues are designed to stifle competition. Michael Jordan has taken the lead for 23 Racing during the trial, a move many believe is intentional. As a North Carolina legend, his presence in court could sway jurors. Journalist Jeff Gluck noted that Kessler specifically wanted Jordan in the courtroom daily, not just for optics, but to reinforce the seriousness of 23 Racing's claims. Court filings show Jordan isn't just lending his name. In 2025, he personally paid 60% of the $28 million cost to acquire a charter from the now-defunct Stuart Hayes Racing. He also helped fund 23 Racing's new headquarters alongside Hamlin and has been covering much of the team's legal costs. Despite years of speculation that he was only a figurehead, the truth is clear. He has a massive financial and emotional investment in the team's future. Reporter Bob Pockrass even noted that Jordan loaned Hamlin his share of a recent charter purchase, with Hamlin making monthly payments. Veteran spotter Brett Griffin summed it up online. The idea that Jordan has no stake in the team is officially dead. The lawsuit has already dragged out explosive discoveries. Pre-trial depositions have painted NASCAR's leadership in an unflattering light. One of the most damaging pieces of evidence is a string of derogatory text messages from 2023 between NASCAR Commissioner Steve Phelps and Vice President Brian Herbst. In the messages, Phelps called Hall of Fame team owner Richard Childress an idiot and a redneck, and added that Childress owed his entire fortune to NASCAR. Childress's organization has reportedly considered legal action over the remarks. The backlash has only grown, with fans and industry members questioning the culture inside NASCAR's upper ranks. Adding fuel to the fire, another set of texts shows NASCAR President Steve O'Donnell criticizing Hamlin for running in Tony Stewart's SRX series. O'Donnell told Phelps, "This is NASCAR, pure and simple. Enough. We need legal to take a shot at this," followed by comments calling SRX trash and suggesting they put a knife in the rival series. These revelations have damaged NASCAR's public image, complicating its argument that the current system is fair and beneficial to the sport. NASCAR maintains that its dominant position is a result of strong leadership, not coercive behavior. The organization points to soaring charter values, some reaching $45 million, as proof that teams are thriving. They also highlight examples like Team Penske and Rick Hendrick's involvement in IndyCar to show that teams aren't restricted from participating elsewhere. But 23 Racing and Front Row see the situation very differently. They argue the charters are designed to limit outside opportunities, creating a monopsony where NASCAR is the only buyer of team services. They say this system suppresses earnings, blocks innovation, and prevents rival series from gaining momentum. Their case will rely heavily on economic analysis and expert testimony to show that NASCAR's structure violates antitrust law. The contrast between the two sides couldn't be sharper. NASCAR portrays itself as a merit-based organization that rewards competition. 23 Racing and Front Row argue the system is dated, restrictive, and tilted toward a small circle of established teams. And the witness list may not stop with owners. Drivers like Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick could be called to explain how the charter system has affected their opportunities, adding a personal dimension that could influence jurors. One notable point already emerged in pretrial rulings. Judge Bell determined that NASCAR holds monopolistic powers, specifically in the top tier of stock car racing, a market distinct from F1 or IndyCar. This tight definition strengthens the plaintiff's case by limiting NASCAR's ability to argue that other series dilute its influence. The trial will be technical and complicated. Antitrust law is notoriously difficult, and attorneys must translate dense economic theories into clear explanations for the jury. A similar case involving the NFL collapsed last year due to jury confusion, underscoring how delicate these arguments can be. One element, however, will be impossible to overlook: Michael Jordan's testimony. As one of the most recognizable individuals on the planet, his involvement brings cultural weight that legal arguments alone can't match. Whether he bolsters 23 Racing's case or faces tough cross-examination, his presence guarantees massive public interest far outside NASCAR's usual fan base. Even when the 10-day trial concludes, the legal battle will be far from finished. Appeals are almost certain. The losing side could take the case to the Fourth Circuit and possibly the Supreme Court. Like many major sports law disputes, this one could drag on for years. No matter the final outcome, the case will redefine NASCAR's future. If 23 Racing and Front Row win, the sport may be forced to overhaul the charter system and push for more equitable access. If NASCAR prevails, its current structure will be secure, but not without exposing internal fractures and upsetting stakeholders. What's unfolding in Charlotte is far more than a courtroom clash. It's a fight over who gets to shape the direction of American stock car racing. And with Michael Jordan standing at the center of it all, every moment of this legal showdown is guaranteed to make headlines.